County Jail is taking a novel approach to corrections. The program is called Ignite, which stands for Inmate Growth Naturally and Intentionally Through Education. Instead of just holding inmates, the program focuses on education and job training to break the cycle of reoffending. It includes GED classes, literacy training, and peer mentorship sessions with people who've been through the criminal justice system themselves. The jail has also partnered with organizations like the Painters Union, which provided hydroblasting training and offered jobs to inmates after they served their time. Lieutenant Dustin Timberman, who directs inmate services at the jail, says it's a major shift in philosophy.
We've implemented these programs because we want people to not come back. That's our whole goal. We want to give everybody these tools that they can get while they're here, because yes, they did mess up, but that doesn't mean that they're a bad person. Just because they've made mistakes, it doesn't mean that they still can't be a productive member of society.
Timberman says the program has been a hit with inmates who are glad to have the opportunity to do something productive. It's also reduced inmate aggression and made the jail safer for inmates and officers alike.